This is the swamp on the MadMiners server. This is my new home. It's been my home now for about 2.5 months, I think. I think that sounds right. I think we've been here about 2.5 months. So I figured just to do like an epilogue episode, I would introduce you to the MadMiners server by introducing you to my little area here. We do have an outpost out on a mushroom island 15,000 blocks away in the unexplored chunks where we've been digging up some new stuff. I'm recording this on Wednesday, the day after the update comes out. So I don't have much going on out there yet, but we will go and take a look there. So this is my starter hut. It's kind of hard to see now because I have the big Quonset hut next to it. But this is the tiny little hut that I started with here on the server. And when I came across this swamp area, I was surprised that there was actually a zombie spawner like 15 blocks below the surface. So I immediately turned that into a drop farm, an XP farm, because you guys know I really enjoy doing that stuff. And then we have the rest of our little workshop area here. I think later this episode we're actually going to dig out this area over here, and I'm going to make it my little bee area, because obviously we now have, I mean, there have always been a use for honeycomb, but we have more of a use for honeycomb now. So I'm going to need some bees, and luckily one of our other server mates, Nana, was selling bee nests with 3 bees in them in the shopping district, so I made sure I got one of those. Yeah, we've got our little map over here. This is of our entire little swamp area, and then this little bit down here is a little bit of one of our other server mates' areas. And our enchantment setup and all of our little tools. We've got a little skylight here, a little potato XP farm, and then you'll see it brings us up over on the other side of the swamp. I've got this nifty little bridge here. I'm really proud of this because I built it on an angle. It took me a while to get the angles just right, but it's kind of the theme of the swamp. I kind of wanted to have some bridges that are a little lower, and you can tell that they were just kind of put in, and like there's water in them, and they're kind of janky, height and lighting. This is my farm. It's got all the crops growing in it, and then it's got melons and pumpkins and sugarcane up there, and we've got bamboo around the exterior. I have this lovely little pond here. I actually paid one of our server mates, or one of my server mates rather, Gloomy, to put this in for me and kind of put in this like rough path look on this main island, because I didn't really want to put anything here once I decided that this is where my nether portal was going. I wanted this to be more open because I had always had my crop farm over there. Let's go over here. It's my passive cactus farm. And back that way is the tree area. You can see it kind of comes over here too. Over there's a work in progress. So this is my wool farm here. And then that's my dye farm there. And then off in the distance is my nylium, or my crimson fungus farm. And it also gives you the warped fungus as well. And there's an island over there we're going to be having some plans with, doing some things. Some stuff and some things over there a little bit later in maybe this episode, maybe in the future. I think this is just kind of going to be showing you guys around, showing you my area, my big faucet drain there. So that's actually how the zombies come up and then into the Quonset hut. We have a resource pack that lets us have mob heads. Over here. So you just turn this light off, and then it turns on the spawner. You can always look, there's a light down there. So it's on, it's off. Yeah, no matter where you stand in here, the spawner is active. So, like a lot of the times when I'm brewing up a lot of potions for like my store, I will stand on this glass block here and I'll make my potions and I'll store them. And I used to have an e-chest here, I'm carrying it on me now. And then they'll slowly start trickling up through and then down into the collection chamber. Should only be another second or two. There we go. Just kind of show you guys. Although I'm sure about 1 million of you, or the like 9 people that watch my videos, already know about XP grinders and drop grinders. I've got a little armor reclamation station down here if I can walk down the stairs. Gives me some nuggets. I recently cleared it out. And then obviously this goes back down into the workshop I showed you. And then we're going to go over here. And then this is my roommate, Johnny. Oh, come on, Johnny. There we are. Hi. So this is Johnny, my third night on the server. Johnny here. Hey. Hey. Yeah, talking to you. He randomly spawned floating out there. He was like a lone man raiding party. It was just him. So, well, it was him and one other person. Or no, this is from a different one, actually. So it was just him floating out there, bobbing in the coral. And I lured him up onto the island, threw him in a cart. I left him in a cart for a while until I had the resources to build him a little cage here. And then Maddie, our admin, gave me the dragon head because we thought it'd be pretty funny. I have Johnny, and then she has Johnny's brother, Joey. So it's Johnny and Joey. And my egg farm. And then, yeah. So that's pretty much what's going on here in the swamp. But I think what we need to talk about now is the plan moving forward. I'm going to try and stay more on task and on mission, and I'm hoping that the videos are a little more entertaining for everybody. You may notice that our styles changed a little bit. So the Let's Play series I was doing on my PS4. Unfortunately, it's not very capable of doing, let's get that nice sunset there. It's not really capable of long-term AFKing or other stuff like that. So I switched over to just PC gaming. I'm just playing Bedrock on my computer now. So I'm doing everything right on one computer. I managed to get dual monitors. So I am able to do that a little more easily, instead of trying to do everything on one monitor. I am going to be streaming moving forward. I'll either be streaming on this or another series that I'm going to be doing with one of my friends. And that's going to be happening on my Twitch. I'm going to link my Twitch at the end, but it's BogWitchSophie at .tv or whatever. You just go to Twitch and try and find me, or I can link it. And I still haven't gotten better at trying to not be rambly, unfortunately. That's something I'm going to continue to work on, but I always kind of have a weird attention span to begin with. He's like glitched out over there. Zombie in the distance. Alright, so we're going to go and look at the plan and kind of get back into action. Ba-ba-bum! So here it is. The plan. Can you tell I've been watching a lot of Cup Fan? So this is our plan for the first few episodes here on the MadMiners server. First things first, we need to finish the wool farm. I plan on building 2 more modules on it. Right now I have 1 module with about 20 to 25 sheep in it. I want to build 2 more because I sell wool in the district, in the shopping district, and I kind of want to be able to do more big bulk orders if I need to. I need to fix my fungus farm. I tried switching it over to warped and accidentally broke it, and I just kind of haven't finished it. And I want to build some facades around the farms. Luckily, we now have the ability to gather copper, because I want to work in some copper roofing and some other copper accents into the swamp area, because I feel like the more aged variants of the copper are going to look really nice in the swamp. We need to start our villager area, which means we need to catch villagers, and then we need to breed more villagers, which is going to go on that island we kind of noticed off in the distance, in the render distance. This one is up for debate. It might be changing, because we only have about 6 months until the update, and we're not entirely sure if we're going to reset the server or if we're going to just move again to fresh chunks. So we'll see, but I'd still like to build a shooting gallery. We might not actually set up an actual mini game area. I may just build a shooting gallery near my outpost on the Mushroom Island in the new chunks. But I really hope you folks are excited about this new series on the MadMiners SMP. I'm really excited to get into it and start playing with the new blocks. I have a couple of moss blocks, I have an azalea bush, so we're going to be able to populate some of that stuff. I have some glow lichen. It should be a good time. Alrighty, so here we are on the Mushroom Island, and this is my little outpost area. If you stand right here on the crafting bench, and you look at our cords up in the upper right-hand corner, or upper left-hand corner rather, we're at 3,600, 15,000 blocks. And we handpicked this location because of the Mushroom Island. There was another Mushroom Island that wasn't quite as large as this that was debated on. It was a little bit closer, but it wasn't quite as expansive, and this one is actually attached to a island, or not an island, a landmass. So technically speaking, it isn't a it isn't a mushroom island. It's technically a mushroom peninsula, because it's connected to the rest of a large landmass. If I can land. Ah. So, which we thought was pretty neat, having it connected to the land here. It makes it a little easier to traverse from the Mushroom Island. There's a new goat. Hello, Mr. Goat. You're the first goat I've seen. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello. Please ram into me. I know I'm all up in your business. Run into me. Why won't you run into me? Well, fine then. I didn't want you to run into me anyways. Alright. We'll fly back over here. Yeah. Isn't a whole lot going on over here right now. Just kind of my little outpost. Got a heavy-duty smelter, as you can see there. My one lowly blast furnace with some hoppers hooked up to it. This is all the copper I've gotten so far. It's not much, but I want to see how long it's going to take its age. I know from previous YouTube videos and stuff I've watched, I know roughly about how long they take, but I want to watch it happen in real time. Oh, look at that, Maddie joined. Cool. So we're going to throw that in there. That in there. Cool. Well, alrighty, folks. So this one was more of a talky little epilogue episode, welcoming you to the MadMiners server and introducing you folks to my swamp and my little Mushroom Island outpost for the new chunks. And we're all really super pumped on all the new blocks that are coming in 1.17 and implementing them. I am particularly excited about that copper you see over my shoulder there, and the moss blocks and stuff for like hidden lighting and other trickery like that. The new azalea trees are gorgeous. But if you really enjoyed this, I would greatly appreciate it if you left me a like, welcoming me back to making content and doing stuff like that. I really hope to see you folks in the future when I stream at BogWitchSophie on Twitch. And yeah, in general, I'm glad to be back. I'm really stoked on the new update and the 1.18 update that's coming in the winter. That is going to be unbelievably epic. If you have any comments or anything you'd like to see in the future, just put that down below. And if not, I really hope that you folks have a beautiful day and a wonderful tomorrow. Bye.